You're listening to the best of the Morning X. You can also catch it on the Morning X podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, or at 99x.com.
The Morning X Hotel Horror Stories. Keely, how are you?
All right. How are you guys?
Good. So you were a maid.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I cleaned the rooms.
And?
Oh, God. Well, I lived this when I was in South Dakota. And it was during the Sturgis Rally. For Harley Sturgis Rally.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a blow-up doll under the bed one time.
Under the bed?
Under the bed. That was one for the lost and found.
You ever walk in and find anybody doing it or anybody naked or anything?
I did walk in on someone naked one time.
You were a hotel.
It was pretty crazy.
So the blow-up doll was under the bed, you said?
Under the bed, yes, under the bed. Like they had thrown it under there or something. Like somebody had walked in or something. I don't know. It was just strange.
Not to get too graphic, but could you tell if it had been used?
I would probably say yes.
Ew, I wouldn't even touch the thing.
I wasn't afraid. I was afraid too because I was just like, somebody else
They put
do
their
this.
date under the bed.
I'll tell you what. I mean, a hotel maid. Yeah, really. You must see some wacky things as a hotel maid.
Oh,
When
it
you
was
walked,
nutty.
when you walked in on the naked person, what were they doing in the room? Just walking around?
He had just gotten out of the shower, I guess, and didn't hear me knocking.
Because you guys knock and go in too quickly.
Well, no, actually, they told us we weren't supposed to just, we were supposed to give them at least, a few minutes to come to the door or announce themselves or anything like that. And a lot of the times they have special locks on the doors. And then, of course, they have the signs you can put on there, do not disturb and stuff.
Right.
And so if it said do not disturb, we weren't even supposed to knock on the door.
So what did he do when you walked in? He was naked.
He had just stepped out of the shower, and I was getting ready to bring some stuff in to work on the room, and he, opened the door, and I was like, ah! And he was like, ah! And I'm like, sorry! And I, ran out.
Did you ever go into a room and suspect criminal activity was taking place in there based on maybe what you saw?
Well, I would say that considering I found some criminal stuff afterwards,
What, drugs? You found drugs?
Yeah.
We find
Oh, yeah. I found tons of that and found pipes and all that crazy stuff.
People left their pot behind?
Oh, yeah.
Take them over to Lost and Found?
Yep.
Ever find anything you just said, I think I'll just hang on to this?
Well, yeah.
Like
Oh,
what?
okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Like?
Oh, well, there was, it was kind of crazy because some people, they would, leave, somewhere from, cameras, the glasses and stuff like that. And we would, have to turn them in, but after a certain period of time,
Okay.
they would say, well, if nobody ever claimed them, if we turned them in, we could have them. So I have to say I was pretty honest about that, if they, left cameras or glasses or, just any of those realm of things.
Reminds me of the urban legend about the two people who come back to their hotel room and the room's been ransacked and they don't know, nothing's been stolen.
Right.
The room's just been ransacked. I'm sure
Right.
you've heard this story.
Yep.
And but since nothing's been stolen, they don't make a big deal out of it. And they continue the rest of their vacation. And then they get home a couple days later and they go to get their pictures developed from the
Yeah.
vacation.
Yes,
and there are these two
yes.
hotel maids who have taken pictures of each other with the toothbrushes from the bathroom shoved up their rectums.
Urban legend.
It's an
I've
urban.
seen that.
No, it's an urban legend. That's why.
Great.
No, I know somebody that happened to.
Really? Thanks, Keely.
The guy my uncle works with, he says it happened to his mom.
Okay,
Hey,
thank
Rob.
you.
Yes.
Hotel horror story. You got one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I was a room service waiter when I was 18 years old. I had been on the job maybe a week. It was a Marriott hotel, very nice hotel. They taught us how to bring the breakfast in, set it up on the table,
Okay,
real
Rob,
nice thing.
I got to interrupt you here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where you're going with this. However, let me just say Marriott is sponsoring a very, very large promotion of ours right now. If this in any way is going to reflect
not.
poorly on Marriott, I would rather you not tell this story.
It does not. It's the guest.
Gee,
Okay.
Jimmy, when did you ever care
Okay.
about the clients?
Yeah, really. When did this start?
Well,
okay, so anyway, you're delivering something.
I knocked on the door, had the tray all set up. It was a breakfast for two, flowers on the tray, everything. Knocking the door. A gentleman answered the door. He's probably about 6'2", real big guy, wearing a white teddy.
That sounds like what happened.
Sounds like what happened to me in New Orleans.
Exactly.
He opened the door wide open and asked me to go ahead and put the food in there. I was just like, dude, this is where I draw the line.
You were shaking.
I handed him the tray and I was out of there.
Hey,
So,
can you imagine what it would have been like being one of those room service guys working that hotel down the street when that Southern Comfort Conference was in town a couple months ago of the cross-dressers?
Cross-dressers, yeah.
Oh, God.
Thanks a lot.
More of that story is coming up next after the short break. You're listening to the best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99 The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
Searching for an inside look at the people, stories, and passion that fuel the state of soccer in America.
Who's going to be the key man for the U.S. men's national team?
First and foremost, they need to win.
There's something so fun about being the underdog.
You're playing with house money almost.
But what does this success mean for the future of U.S. soccer?
Ooh, you're getting deep now.
This is where soccer will come to life.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.